What's poppin', kitties? It's your favorite tomboy Barbie, CoCo Louie, and I am here with the beautiful Arymis. Some of you guys may know her as Arymis or FaithInc or Talking Tips with Faith, but it's my little boo. So how are you?
I'm doing good. Hi everybody, nice to see you guys, and I'm happy to be here.
Yes. So actually, we're happy to be here because we're in your place of business.
Yes.
And before we get started on this juicy interview, we're gonna play some games.
Okay, I love games.
Okay, so the first game is one has to go. So I'm gonna give you 3 things, and you tell me which one has to go.
Okay, great. That works for me.
Okay. So the first we have lashes, lip gloss, or bundles.
Oh, lashes got to go.
Lashes, really?
I don't like lashes.
Why?
Because like I don't like anything on my eyes. Like even when I model for Models Inc., like after the show, I'm like ripping the lashes off.
Okay.
So I don't want those. Got to go.
No lashes. Okay. Eyebrows, a full set, or pedicure.
Pedicure.
Okay.
Pedicure. Eyebrows is on my face.
Okay.
And then I always have my nails. Okay, please excuse me for today, but I do my own nails, so I always have to have my nails done. So
okay,
that has to go.
You gotta excuse me because we a little gang up in this thing, and we gonna get this straight. We gonna get it together. We gonna get it together. And the last one, we're gonna say perfume, breath mint, or popping outfit.
Breath mints, because I really don't care for breath mints. I'd rather have some gum.
Okay.
So
I like how you thinking.
So
okay.
Breath mints can go.
Okay. So now for the interview. So you're from the DMV area.
Yes.
And you went to Suitland, am I correct? And then you graduated from Towson.
Yes, I did.
So now, what was your degree in at Towson?
So my degree was in sports management, a minor in business administration. Okay. And then I started doing it.
Okay, so what made you want to get into the beauty industry?
Well, my mother is a senior cosmetologist. She did hair for my whole life. Okay. And when I was a kid, I told her like I want to do nails. Okay. And she didn't believe me. She made me go to school. And well, you're supposed to go to school. So she made me go to school. And then after high school, she said, well, you need to go to college. So I went to college because like I was always really smart and into my books. So it was easy for me to go to college. But then I just kept saying, well, I want to do nails. So my senior year of college, I went through like this really bad breakup, and I was really sad all the time. So I stayed in my room all the time, and I did my nails, and it made me feel better about myself as a person. So I felt like if I could feel better doing my own nails, maybe I could make other women feel better by doing their nails. So I went to nail school after I graduated, and then I just started doing nails, and that was about it.
Okay, so being how you are a young black woman and an entrepreneur, how important is it to promote black businesses, support black businesses?
I think it is very important to support black businesses because what are we if we don't have one another? If you look at other cultures and you look at other people, you see that they are always supporting one another. They keep their money within their community. I went to a Vietnamese nail school, and I asked them questions like, why don't you hire African American students? And they were very serious, like, okay, we stick with our people. Like, yes, they're teaching you, but they're trying to make a profit off of you. And why are we always giving our money to someone else when you could just support your own people who need your money the same? A lot of people think that, like, black nail techs or black entrepreneurs are professional, or that they have attitudes, or that they don't give them the full experience you could get from somewhere else. But most of those people never even sat down and tried to like get a service by these people, which I think is one of the most issues that we have in our community. I try to make it my business to go support other black people and other businesses because I would like for people to support my business. And I also take my brand Pink Slip to the high schools and teach other students how to become entrepreneurs and support their own people.
Okay, so speaking of Pink Slip, because I know a little bit about it, but I want you to tell everybody else about it. It's kind of like a network where it's like a bunch of different people doing different things. So go ahead and elaborate on that for me.
So Pink Slip is a group of entrepreneurs who work together to build each other's brands and businesses by networking. So it's a group of us. It's me, my best friend Iro, he's a barber.
Okay.
My best friend Brier, she's a makeup tech. Then I have my other friend Alexis, she's a lash tech. We all work together and we host events in the DMV area, and we go to schools basically and teach kids how to be entrepreneurs. We talk to them about why do you want to be an entrepreneur? What is your next goal? What is your next step? And then we work with them to see if we can personally help them. When I went to Sewell High School, there were a lot of young women who wanted to be nail techs. And I'm going to have a nail tech classes where they can come to me and learn how to be skilled to be a nail technician. Or I can introduce them to someone else that they might want to learn from, or teach them what I did to become a nail technician. And I just think that that's a good way to get people involved and to teach people that being an entrepreneur is amazing. And you don't have to necessarily go to college or go to tech school or whatever secondary education you want to receive. Can be something in a field that you like. A lot of times, young people don't have that type of drive or somebody like there to help them, so they get lost thinking that, oh, well, my teacher said I'm supposed to go to college, or they said I'm supposed to do this after I graduate from high school. But if you have somebody who is there right then and there, who has did this and shown that, okay, this is possible, and they believe in you, you'll be able to touch someone else and give them the same opportunity that you have received. So that's basically it.
Okay, so I'm sure that the nail industry, beauty industry, every industry, first of all, is very competitive, and I'm sure beauty is super competitive. And to me, it just seems like there are a lot of people that I may see like on Instagram or word of mouth that are trying to do nails or lashes or, you know, makeup or whatever. What sets you apart from you doing nails from the next person trying to do nails?
Well, I think what sets me apart is that I feel like I'm genuine when it comes to my craft. I don't do this for someone else's benefit. I don't do it for the money. I don't do it because it's popping. I do it because I just like it. Like, I have a degree. I could literally like leave today and go do something in my career field. But I feel as though what separates me is the drive and dedication that I put into the craft. And I feel like I turned around quick when it came to my talent. I learned one day, and then the next day I'm popping out doing this and that. And I think that I try to brand myself well when it comes to like the type of nails that I do. I do ombre nails. I do glitter nails. I do something that you might not normally see everybody have every day, but I like to give it a little pop here and there. And I think that that separates me from other people. And another thing, I don't like to look at what somebody else is doing, and I don't get discouraged by somebody else's success. Sometimes when you first start doing something, you might look at somebody else and you might say, oh dang, oh well, I want to do something like that. And then you lose sight on what you really know how to do. And sometimes you're trying to achieve something so hard that you're trying to be someone else, instead of just taking what you know and building that and making it perfect and perfecting your craft. So I think that's what separates me from other people, because I just stay in my lane, I'm chill, and I just like what I do, and people attract to that. And that's how I have obtained clients, because I give them quality service, and I think that I'm a genuine, and they can relate to that as a nail technician.
Okay, so really quick before we wrap this interview up, where can we see Arymis or FaithInc? Where can we see you in the next 2 years? Because 5 years is a long time, but 2 years happens really quickly. Anything can change within the next month. So where do you see yourself?
Well, in the next 2 years, I do see myself hosting more DMV classes. I really, really want to get into the community where I can help someone else. I'm all about helping other people, and I want to just perfect my craft to the point that somebody can trust in me to help them. Just because you see me thrive on Instagram doesn't mean that you know how hard I work to get exactly the product that you see. So in 2 years, I want to be perfect at least my top 10 things that I do, in order so I can feel comfortable to teach someone else. So I can feel comfortable to dive into this industry and help other people become successful. And that's mainly my goal. Do good nails, be successful, and help somebody else to be successful. And that's what I want to do.
Okay, so I'm going to play the last game, which is called Your Last. So I'm going to ask you a series of different questions saying your last, whatever, and you just give me the answer for that, okay?
Okay.
Okay, so the last customer that you did that was like really, really bad.
The last customer I did that was really bad was difficult for me, because being a new nail technician, you hate when somebody doesn't like your work or they didn't appreciate what you did. And I think that it really took me in a place where I just wanted to give up.
Okay.
And then I thought about the things that she was doing, the energy that was there. From the beginning of the service, I could tell that this wasn't going to go in. And I continued to try to fight it. And I think that I learned from my last bad mistake to, when you feel that negative energy, when you see that you and somebody are not vibing, you have to say no. Like, I feel like as entrepreneurs, we think that we cannot say no to clients, or we cannot refuse service, but you can. This is your business. You have a right to say, I'm sorry, maybe this might not work for me. Maybe I might not work for you. And that can save you a lot from just wasting product, wasting your energy, wasting your time, because you can get the vibes that somebody's giving off to you.
Okay, what was your last full set on yourself? What did it call?
The last full set on myself were these long encapsulated nails. I love encapsulated nails. I love glitter, so it was like these encapsulated nails long, and it had a lot of Swarovski stones on it because I love Swarovskis. I love anything that's blinging, shining. I want people to see from over there, so I love stuff like that.
Okay, what was the last class that you took pertaining to nails and beauty?
The last class that I took. What was the last class that I took? I would say it was with Dee Marie. She's the nail god of Miami. She came to DC and she taught us at this beautiful salon called the Beauty Nest. I think that was my favorite class, and that was the last class I took, because after I took her class, she told me to stop taking classes. She told me to focus on my craft and stop trying to pay everybody to teach me something that I already know. So I think that she really made me feel confident in myself and really pushed me to get out there and do it.
What was the last thing you did? The last thing you did to pay it forward to someone?
There was a lady that was stranded at the Giant in Virginia. Like, some days I'll drive to the nail technician store and pick a product. I just happened to run to Giant, and there was a lady out there. She had like a cart full of groceries, and she's like asking people to use their phone. And sometimes that makes me nervous, because it's like, do you really need to use my phone?
Right.
But this time, like, this generation is so crazy. This world is crazy. She might try to kill me, kidnap me, you never know. But I literally gave her my phone and called a taxi for her because she didn't have a way home, and she just didn't know how to work her phone. And I feel like, even though I was nervous in that time, I think that was a good deed, because she could have been stranded there forever, and then I could have let my own insecurities stop me from helping her. That was the last good day for me.
Okay, and the last question that I have is, what was the last piece of advice that you gave to somebody?
I just recently quit my job at MGM Casino, and the last piece of advice I told somebody was to follow their dreams and don't allow anybody or society's views to change what you really want to do. I think that a lot of times you feel like you need a 9-to-5 because society says that you need a 9-to-5, or you have to do what somebody else wants you to do instead of doing your dream. So my last bit of advice was to one of the MGM concert waitresses to follow her dreams and be a lash technician, because that's what she wanted to do, and she was allowing a job to stop her from doing what she wanted to do. And I think that I was allowing a job to stop me from doing what I really wanted to do, and I stopped doing that. So I advise everybody to get out there and get on your grind, because being on your grind, you could be more successful than those people that you're working for. And if you love what you do and you do it well, trust me, that's going to benefit all the time. And that's the last bit of advice I gave somebody.
Okay, well, thank you.
So thank you so much for having me.
Oh my gosh. So just tell everybody where they can find you, how they can book with you, all that good stuff, where they can come get their little nails done, all of that.
So I am located at Salon Couture in District Heights, Maryland. And you can always come see me Monday through Saturday, because we are closed on Sundays. And if you look me up on Instagram, my Instagram is FaithInc, as in Models Inc., so FaithInc. Or you can look up Talking Tips with Faith, and you could DM me. I DM back. You could text me. I text back. I'm really easy to talk to, but please make sure you say hi to me when you text me, because people be like, what's this price? Don't even say hey girl or nothing. So that's it. Thank you so much again for having me.
No problem. You guys can follow your favorite tomboy Bobby on Instagram. That's the CoCo_Louie. That's THECOCO_LOUIE. And Twitter and Snap is CoCo_Louie. Bye, guys. But I'm about to get these nails done real quick. Let's get into this, please.
Yes.
Arymis,
We have to get into these nails.